You should go live to get 4,000 watch hours. Let's talk about it. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? So I have mentioned in order to get your 4,000 watch hours, you want to post longer videos. I think posting 10-minute long videos is kind of the way to go. It's that sweet spot where it's long, but not too long. Because I feel like after 10 minutes, you're like struggling to find other things to say often. But I will say it has gotten easier for me to film these 20-minute long videos. They still do take a long time to watch, to export, to upload, to do all the things. But maybe if you're starting out, make a 20-minute long video. If your goal is to make always a 20-minute long video, maybe always make 30-minute long videos for a month in this format where you don't edit. If your goal is to make 30-minute long videos, maybe make a 45-minute long video every time. And post it. Don't like edit it and everything, but just post it like that. And then you can go down because it's easier for you to go from a longer length to a shorter length. But if you start out making 10-minute long videos, you get used to that. And then you want to switch to 20. You're like, oh, I just have to talk for twice as long. But you're like, after 10, your body is used to these 10-minute intervals. And you're like, what else do I say? I don't know. But I think the 10-minute thing is easier because you can watch it in 2x speed, which is how I watch everything. That's 5 minutes. But a 20-minute long video, that's 10 minutes. And if you have like a few of them that you film in one go, that's like maybe you film 3 at once. That's 30 minutes that you have to sit there and watch to review. Because I like to watch the video before I post it, before I upload it. Sometimes I'll upload it and then I'll watch it while it's uploading. And then if there are any issues, I'll cancel the upload and then because it takes a while to upload for me. And then I'll re-upload, the newer version, the better version or whatever. But I don't watch it after it is uploaded because I want to make sure that all of the metrics that I get are actual people. I want to see what the real average watch time is for my videos. So if I watch the whole video, it'll say 100% watch time for my one view. Then someone else comes along, maybe they watch 5 minutes or 2 minutes, and then it'll be an average of those two lengths instead of just saying, okay, people are only watching it for 5 minutes or 2 minutes. It's kind of like if you're looking at the rating of a product and you give the product a 5-star rating and it's your item, which I think you're not allowed to do on most platforms unless it's your own website. And then someone else comes along and they give it 2 stars. Really, people are thinking it's 2 stars. Maybe 5 or 6 people come along and they give it 2 stars. That's what the rating is. But you have changed it by giving it a 5-star. And I want to know really what it is. But anyway, this is about going live and getting 4,000 watch hours with going live. So I've heard that you can do that. I don't like going live. This feels like a live, but I have the option to edit. Because sometimes I'll say things that I'm like, I don't want to include that. I can edit it out. I can give myself a clue. I can write in my notes like, edit out at this section, this time, edit this out, and just chop it out. But when you go live, you can't do that. And then after you go live, the video is just posted. So you can edit it out in YouTube. But if you go live on YouTube and Facebook and some other sites at the same time, I don't know if Facebook allows you to edit in the same way that YouTube does. That was I'm sitting on something. That was my hand. I can't remake the noise, but that was my hand. I promise. I'm sliding my hand on it, but it's not doing it. But that was my hand. If you heard that. But if you go live on YouTube, you have to make sure it's under 12 hours. This is what I've heard. I've gone live on YouTube a few times, but I don't think I have enough definitely not on this account, but on my main account, I have subscribers, but I don't think I have enough like live long form subscribers that my live would make sense. And your live can last after you post it and you still get views from that live as a live, not like views where it is a live video, but it's still considered a live video. So you have, when you get monetized, videos that are shorts, and that has a CPM, RPM. I have a video about that. It's on my growth channel, but CPM, RPM, and that's cost per mil, revenue per mil. That's how much an advertiser is paying its cost per mil. how much you get paid per 1,000 views is revenue per mil. So you have that for shorts, and each video has a different CPM, RPM, but there's an average on your shorts, and they show you that. There's an average on your long form videos, anything that doesn't show for the shorts feed. So it used to be anything that was under a minute long that was not vertical. So like vertical videos that are under a minute used to be shorts. Now it's vertical videos that are under 3 minutes, or maybe it's 5 now. I don't know, but I don't really post shorts now. But under 3 minutes, and any video that's vertical under 3 minutes will automatically become a short, and you can't opt out of it. So you want your video to be above 3 minutes. If they change it to 5 minutes, then it has to be over that. And you could have a short video that's horizontal, that won't be a short. But anything that's not a short, it is in the videos monetization category, and it has its own CPM, RPM. And again, it's different for each video. And then the lives. So whenever you go live, that video is considered a live video, and it has its own CPM, RPM. In my experience, it's higher than both, but they can all be different. Sometimes your videos have a higher CPM, RPM than your lives. Sometimes it's the opposite, but usually always the shorts are much lower. That's why people say, forget about the shorts, just post regular videos, go live if you want to go live. And if you really want to grow quickly and see those numbers of vanity metrics, do the shorts. But with the live, you can't go live for over 12 hours. I don't know who's doing that. That would be boring. I know people go live and just show themselves sleeping or going about their day. I don't think that's great to just have a camera running in your life, because you don't know what you're going to say. You don't know what you're going to do. I know the whole thing about YouTube is to be like more real and authentic. And that's what I'm doing with these videos, not editing as much, but I like the thought of two birds where, let's say I'm doing gaming videos. So I just have the camera going and I'm filming a live. And then at the end of it, I can cut it into videos and post that. And I can cut those videos into shorts and post that. And that's what people are doing for a long time. I just posted a video about reuse content, because people are getting hit with reuse content claims on their own videos, even if it's on the same account. So I don't know if you'll be able to do that for much longer. Sometimes when you do things like now, it can be okay, but in the future, it's not. So I feel like anything that feels like you're kind of gaming it, like I don't want to say certain phrases that the algorithm will be like, you're trying to teach someone something. No, but anything that feels like it's too easy and like, oh, I can slide in this way, it's probably something that is going to be against the rules in the future, and you'll have to get rid of it. And if you do too much of it, you have to get rid of a lot of videos. So like reaction videos, I don't do that anymore. A lot of people still do it. And I was talking about this app called Flip recently, which I want to make an update about that. I made a video yesterday. I posted on Flip yesterday about how I got no views. And then as I was posting that video, all 3 of the videos I posted got hundreds of views. Now they have over 1,000 views. So I want to post an update about that. But I'm seeing on that platform, people are posting a lot of videos that are reaction videos, videos of other people. It is reuse content. And like that platform says you can't do it, but it's such a the platform's been around, but it's kind of like the new earlier days of, or like TikTok during the pandemonium, the panini press, 2020. I don't know if you can say the word now, because for a while on YouTube, if you said the word, they would just, whoop, your video cannot be seen. But, and they would put like a little notice at the bottom of the video or in the description saying, this video contains information about blah, 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 and it may be inaccurate. But people are posting those types of videos, and you can't do that. And even if you're sliding by right now, you'll just get your account taken away right if you're trying to monetize that, right before they pay you. And so then you just wasted time. So I think it's better to focus on original content, even if it takes you a bit longer to grow. You know that you've created something that is personal to you. The people that are watching you for what you have done, so you can recreate it. You're not relying on someone else continuing whatever they're doing, and you're able to know that you can make successful ideas. And so if you created this successful idea, you can create another successful idea. So it may take a little bit longer, but you just know your own worth in a way, instead of just relying on others. Now, nothing against it. I enjoyed making reaction videos because I would do different accents and different characters, and I got to just talk about different videos. It's a fun format, but the issue is you don't own the video you're reacting to. So then you have like fair use and reuse content and claim issues and and I just don't want to deal with that. So, and especially with this whole reuse content thing, who knows with that. So going live, you avoid that. If you go live, do not use other people's music. You can use royalty-free music, they say, but I'm not crazy about that because you don't know if that won't be royalty-free in the future. And also YouTube has a music library, and I use that for a little bit, but you can't use that music anywhere else. So if you make a video and you export the video and you don't keep your original files, or you don't export a version without music, then it's embedded in the video. So if you post it on Facebook, they're going to give you a claim. If you post it on any other platform, they're going to give you a claim. And then if you use something like, I don't know, these different royalty-free sites, or these different, where you have a subscription service, or these different royalty-free, like YouTube channels, SoundCloud accounts, they may, you know, a year from now, a few months from now, they may put that into, get the rights to it. They may release it as a song on Spotify, CD Baby, TuneCore, DistroKid, where people, that was my hand. I'm like trying to recreate the sound. Anyway, it was my hand. Don't start. But they may release it as a song and then you get a claim for it. So even if it is royalty free now, you don't know if it will be forever. And then some people go to those royalty free sites, not like the ones with the subscription service, but like those YouTube channels and SoundCloud channels. They'll take the song and then they'll release it through DistroKid. And with that, DistroKid will send a claim to anyone that uses that song. So even though they don't own it, they'll act like they do. And then the original person, they may not even know, or they don't care, or they're not monitoring their account. Like maybe they say, you can use these songs for free. And then since they're not monetized, if they're not monetized, they're not checking it out. They've gone on, they're a doctor now, they're a coder, whatever. And then your videos just get a claim or get a strike or whatever, and you can't use the song anymore. So it's important to keep your original files. If you can't do that, export a version that doesn't have any text and that doesn't have any music, and it's called a textless version, so that you can add in whatever music you need to later, because the permissions change. You can add in whatever titles, especially if you misspell something, it's not embedded into the video. But that's like more effort. So I think it's good to just like have the original files, because people say, oh, it takes up space. When have you ever needed your original files? All the time. There's stuff that I put in older videos that I really just need to, that I've had to private, that I could re-release, but I just need to edit the original file, and I can do that. If I didn't have it, I would be stuck. Definitely important if you're making scripted series, like anything that's fictional, because this whole vertical thing, you're able to take the original file and reformat it and without losing quality. If you're trying to take this horizontal compressed video and stretch it out to vertical, you lose a lot of quality. But if you take the original file, sometimes you film it where you can see stuff outside the frame and you zoom in on your horizontal version. But that's for another video. This is for the live. So about the live, I just feel weird about going live. Talking for 20 minutes is kind of the limit for me. And I can go on for 30 minutes, but it gets kind of dry. But for going live, they want you to be live for an hour, 3 hours, 2 hours. If you're gaming, I guess that's fine. But sometimes you forget, people say stuff during their lives. And I just prefer having a video and knowing that I can schedule them out and not feel like I'm on air right now, especially people that go live every day. But if you like it, do it. And maybe I'll get into it more. I feel like if I were to go live, I would enjoy it for maybe drawing, painting, or gaming, something where I don't have to like look at the camera and entertain people the whole time. And if I were to do that, it would be a shorter live, like 10 minutes long or something. But these marathon lives, it takes a long time. People go live for months without getting viewership. And I feel like all of that effort could go into a better, more concise YouTube video or long form video. You post it, it has longevity forever, especially if you edit it too. But these, you don't have to edit as much. I'm just looking at the notes on my phone. But the longer the video is, like, let's say you have one viewer and they watch your 11-hour live the whole time. You got 11 hours of watch time. And if you have 100 viewers in there, it just multiplies because the live is so long. But with a long form video that is not a live, you don't necessarily get that. I would honestly, but it's better than like a 3-minute long video or a 30-second video, because that would take much, much longer to get the watch time to get to 4,000 watch hours. You need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize, or you need 10 million shorts views and 1,000 subscribers within 90 days. For the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, you need that within 365 days a year. But I would honestly prefer filming a video like this for an hour or 2 hours and posting that over going live right now. But maybe not. I get it. It feels like it's more work. I know you don't have to edit anything, but then is it as fun to watch a live when it's not live anymore? Because if you're addressing the chat, people can't interact in that way. I feel like they're just seeing something that, I don't know. I have watched some lives before, but I think for the most part, I prefer the long form video. But I'm going to try it. But that's something to note. Do not go over 12 hours, because then the hours won't count for your watch time. So if you do 12 hours and 1 minute, I don't know if it's exactly 12. I would stick to 11 hours. But if you do 12 hours and 1 minute or whatever as a live, thinking, I'm going to get all this watch time. When you post it, YouTube doesn't save that as a regular video, and they don't count, allegedly, because I don't know as much about lives. I've heard this more than once, and I think I read it too. But they don't count that as your 4,000 watch hours. So look into that. If you go live, check to make sure you're not going over the limit, if there is a limit. And obviously, they change things all the time. So by the time you watch this, it could be that you can go live for 24 hours and all of it counts. Who knows? But something to keep in mind and note about going live, that is a way that you can reach your 4,000 watch hours too. But I think it's good to get in a habit of being able to do those long form videos also, because you can batch record your long form and schedule them out if you're going on vacation, if you're just need a break, if you're going out of town, if you are working on something. I'm an actor, so if I were on set working, if I'm out of the country working, I could batch record some videos and have them scheduled out. But if I have to go live, maybe I'm tired at the end of the day and don't want to go live for 3 hours. And to know, like, I have to take 3 hours, an hour, 6 hours every day to go live, that's a lot. For one account, especially when accounts just get deleted or terminated or suspended or demonetized, all that effort, that just feels like a lot. So diversify. That's the thing, I think. And people say that with your income, but with your, where you're posting to, because you're trying to grow, your name, whatever your name is, like your brand, your name, and monetize, grow currency too, because you will have to switch to different platforms and back and forth and try out new things. If you have a name behind yourself, an audience, then you can try out something like Flip and say like, hey, check me out there. And then you have a bunch of people going over there. So you're not limited to one platform. If something happens on your YouTube, on your TikTok, like TikTok was just taken away, then you're like, oh, I still have this, and you can continue. So something to note about those watch hours, you can go live. Like, if you don't know that much about it, maybe go live once or twice, maybe try once a week to see how that feels. I don't know if that messes up your regular algorithm though. Like, if you start posting shorts, it will confuse your watch time. And it will confuse your actual views on your videos. You'll see that in my experience, I've had shorts that take off and then the long form starts to kind of diminish. And then the shorts die down, then the long form comes back and it goes back and forth. But if I'm just posting long form, like on this account, it's only the long form that can do its thing and not the shorts messing with it. I don't know if lives affect that. I haven't tested that out. So, you know, your mileage may vary with that. It's something you can check out. You can have a channel that's just lives. I've seen a lot of gaming channels do that. But again, I prefer at this point not going live. I feel, maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. We'll see. But as of now, I'm more of a not live person. I kind of like to do it like this, do it like that. And then I can post it whenever I need to. But yeah, that is a thing. Just checking my notes just to make sure I didn't take bullet points. I just gave it a title. But people get subscribers that way too. And also, if someone visits your live, you can say immediately, hey, subscribe. So if you're trying to gather subscribers too, and you don't want to post shorts or have shorts affect your algorithm that way, lives are something you could try out too. And you don't have to edit. So after maybe you've gathered a few subscribers doing your long form, then you can try out a live and then more people will join because you have some subscribers that'll check you out that way. Whenever they're there, new people, you can say, hey, subscribe to me. I'll give you a shout out or whatever you want to do. So there are options there. But anyway, just wanted to tell you about the whole 12-hour limit thing. Allegedly, check it out for yourself. Again, because I could tell you what it is today, but even if you watch this tomorrow, it could be different. So I don't want to say it is this definitely, but keep in mind there are certain lengths, certain guidelines and stuff, but read the guidelines for YouTube, for any site you're posting to, any site you want to be monetized to, any site that you are monetized to, any site that you're growing on, that you want to grow on, so that you're following the rules and that when something comes up like, you know, for regular videos, if you post a video that is less than 8 minutes long, you can't have the in video ads, the in stream, or the in ad placement. It's only at the beginning or the end. So if before you're monetized, you're posting all these 5-minute long videos or 7-minute long videos, God forbid, 7-minute, 30-second long videos, and then you get monetized and you're making far less money than you could have made because you didn't post 8-minute long videos, 8-minute and 1-second long videos, then you'll just be like, oh, I wish I knew that. So read the information, know what you're posting, know what you should post, stay informed. Things change because it used to be 12-minute long videos. I think it used to be 15-minute long videos in order to get the in video ads. And then they went down to 8 minutes, I think, a little bit after 2020 or maybe during 2020, something. But anyway, that's enough for now. I'm Steven Allen. Hit the bell, hit the plus, hit the subscribe, hit the star, hit the thumbs up, give it 5 stars if you're watching this in 2008 or 2007, 2006, whichever it was. Until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.